Welcome back to my channel Aussie Kitchen. Today I'll prepare a dish which is liked by everyone, whether it's adult or a child. Guess what? Yeah, we'll make pizza today. For the pizza dough, we have to first activate our yeast. So I'm taking the instant dry yeast. So first we have to weigh it around 7 to 8 grams. Yep, 8 grams. Now to activate our yeast, we have to put the yeast in the warm water at a temperature of 30 to 35 degrees centigrade. So I have measured 300 ml of water and I have added my yeast to it. Plus we have to add a teaspoon of sugar so that yeast can rise rapidly. As you know that the best food of yeast is sugar. And we'll leave this mixture for 15-20 minutes till the time yeast starts growing up. 15 minutes, our yeast is already activated. You can see the froth on the top. That means yeast is already activated. Now we'll measure our flour, which is 500 grams of flour for 300 ml of water. Now we'll add 1 teaspoon of salt to our flour. Mix it thoroughly. Now we'll knead the dough. Make sure that you don't put all of the water because every flour has got a different strength. We'll add water little by little so that we can understand if we need less water or more water. The flour will come together into a dough. We'll add extra virgin olive oil to it, around 2 tablespoons, and we'll knead it again. This will help the flour will not stick to your hand. Also it will give shine and strength to your dough. Don't over knead the dough. Knead the dough for another 3 to 5 minutes. Now you can see my all of the dough has come together. You can see the elasticity. This is how a pizza dough should look like. Cover your dough with a clean wrap and leave it outside for half an hour at a warm place so that it can rise. Depending upon the warmth of the kitchen, you might have to extend the proving time of the pizza dough. You could extend it to half an hour extra, so in total an hour. So I did it for an hour because temperature was low in the kitchen. So now I have to punch my dough. So once you punch your dough, all the air which is trapped in goes off and you will end up having a very nice smooth pizza dough. I have mixed my flour and semolina together. This is to increase the crispiness in your pizza. So semolina helps in to increase your crispiness. Now we'll lightly flour our tray and we'll convert the dough into small balls, pizza balls. The weight should be around 80 to 100 grams depending upon how big you want the pizza. Okay. Now this is how you will roll your pizza dough. Once done, put on the tray, go for another one. Sticking to your hand, you can add a bit of flour, roll it like this. So you have transformed all the pizza dough into the balls. You can again cling wrap it, put it inside the refrigerator for 10 to 15 minutes so that your dough cools down a little bit and you can easily work on your dough. Most of the homes you will not find a proper pizza oven. So the easier way to do that is to pre-bake your pizza base. I'll show you how to do that. So it's already been 10 minutes that my pizza dough was resting in the refrigerator. Now we'll make a pizza base out of this. So as we are doing a hand rolled pizza, we will not use a rolling pin. So I'll show you how to do that. So spread your flour and semolina at the bottom. Now you have to press the sides. You have to only press the sides, not the middle part. Because you are making the edges of the pizza. Once you achieve this, then you start rolling it like this. So your movement is spreading the pizza dough. Add a little bit more of semolina, so this will give the crunchiness and crispiness to your pizza dough. Now first work on the sides. So you can see. Now we'll take it to the edge and we'll work on the edge. By touching your pizza dough, you will get to know which side is thick and which side is thin. As you can see, this is the thinner part, so I'll not work on this one, rather than I'll work on this one. Okay, so we have not used any rolling pin. You can see the edge, there is a slight lift on the side. Okay, now we'll take a fork and we'll dock our pizza so that it should not rise when you put it in the oven. My oven is already preheated at 200 degrees centigrade. I'll take a tray. Now this will go into the oven. So our pizza base is getting baked. To achieve a little golden color on one side, you can turn it over. You can see how crispy it is because we have used semolina. Now we'll cook it on another side just for 1 or 2 minutes. The reason we are doing that, so that there should not be any rawness, because we are not using any stone baked pizza. So your pizza base will look like this once it cooked from both the sides. Now let it cool down over a wire rack, otherwise it will go soggy if you put it on a normal plate or a surface. You can see how crispy it is. Now we'll make the pizza sauce. For the pizza sauce we need Italian diced tomato, or you can use pomodoro or palati tomato as well. Salt, sugar and oregano. I'm using this blender jar, so I'll put half of the can. More than enough. We'll add 1.5 tablespoon of sugar, two teaspoons of salt, oregano around 2 tablespoons, and few leaves of basil. Now we'll blend this into a smooth sauce so that we can apply it over the pizza base. Pizza sauce is already ready. The reason we added sugars to balance the acidity of the palati or Italian tomatoes. In our pizza, so our pizza base is already ready. It's pre-baked. We'll put tomato sauce on the top. Now put it over pizza. Make sure that you leave little bit edge on the sides. Now we'll add mozzarella cheese. Spread it over. And it's ready to go in the oven. Now restaurant style crispy pizza is ready. You can see how crispy it is. We'll add a splash of olive oil. We'll cut it. You can hold the pizza in your hand. You can imagine how crispy it will be. We garnish it with few pieces of basil. And here we go. Enjoy your pizza. Thanks for watching today's recipe of hand rolled pizza. Now you can easily prepare this Italian dish at your home even though you don't have any authentic pizza oven. Please don't forget to share, subscribe and like my channel.